Hey YouTube, Vulcanic here, and I'm back with another review for you. And I thought I'd pull out some of the figures I had the most questions about on the Trooper video last night. But before I start with that, I'd like to just show this quick thing since we're showing some Mandalorian stuff here. I got these on eBay. They were $1.99 with 70 cents shipping. They're nail details. You put them on your nails, and same kind of concept as a tattoo, water tattoo. Dip it in water and let it stick on. But I was thinking, like, even like you got figures like this. You could even do more customs of putting like Mandalorian symbols on regular troopers, and just putting a little gloss over it so that it doesn't peel off ever, and or even on vehicles, or you name it. I'm gonna see what I can do with these. I'm gonna have some fun with that. So I thought it was worth a try. Has little directions on how to apply it. Pretty much same thing. But I thought it was neat, and for the price, that's not too bad. I'm sure that probably some of you guys probably know how to make these on your PC, but I don't. So for the price, that's not too bad. Alright, so what we got is we got our Crimson pack, and we got our comic book packs, and we got our Delta Squad and our Omega Squad. Now, this Delta Squad comes from the pack that these also came with 3 Geonosis Warriors. I do know that I've seen this pack. This guy sold, I believe, singly in a single pack. But this one all came in a full box set. These figures are really awesome, these 4 figures, because they have full articulations in the knees, the ankles, everywhere you want articulation. Now they have counterpart figures that came in the Mandalorian box sets. One box set had these guys. I don't know if they came with 4 or 3 in the one. No, they came with 4. These 4 guys came in one Mandalorian box set, and these 4 came in the other Mandalorian box set. And these guys are exactly like these guys. They have the same equipment and everything. The only thing that's different about them is that none of the black ones, none of the Omega Squad, knees or ankles will bend. They're fixed. So they use different concept on the legs, but I mean it's the same exact figure as up here. So like we'll take a look here. Here's his gun. It is same exact as the orange ones, except this one actually has a little bit of silver to make it look beat up. I think that's a really nice paint job on the gun. Not too much, not too little. Looks a little bit worn. I mean, compare it to this one, it just looks so much more realer. Alright, next up, we look at the backpacks. Now that's where you can really tell who is from the backpacks. He has the same exact backpack, just painted up different. Everything on him is exactly identical. He's got 4 orange dots. He's got 4 silver dots. But they are basically the same figure, just different legs. Then we got this guy over here. Now it's kind of weird. The last scenario we just did here with him, his gun was unpainted and his gun was painted. Now we'll get to this guy. Look at his gun. He's got this massive rocket-like launcher. He's even got 2 huge shells that are hooked to his leg. And his gun's painted, and he has this backpack with things that stick up. At least I think they're supposed to be upwards, not this way. I don't know, I guess you could do it either way, but I think when I got them, they were in the up position. But he has no dots. And there you go. So now we'll look at his counterpart. Now he doesn't have any kind of like missiles hooked to the side of his leg. And again, these are different leg sculpts, because his knees and ankles don't move, and yes, his do move. Now the gun is the same exact gun, but they did sort of the same paint job, where they just did a little bit of silver, and they didn't go all out like they did right here. Oops, wrong guy. Right here. So they did the full silver, and then full silver around the edge. Now Now on this one they didn't do that, but they did do a little bit, and they did a little dot on the end there. I don't know if he has that dot. No, he doesn't. That dot kind of stands out when you're seeing the gun pointed at you. So I kind of like both of the paint jobs are unique and good in their own right. Now he also does not have the dots. And he's got the same exact backpack, but painted up cool. So that's his counterpart. Now the next guy, I like this guy because he's got that cool backpack. He's got a gun. It's more like the first guy's. No paint on it. It's kind of a metal flaky plastic. And his backpack, it's like the first guy we looked at, but he has this side extension piece where you can move this up or move it down. And he's got a little bit of paint on the end of it. Now he has no dots on his chest, and he came with an extra accessory, this little strap-on thing you probably put on his arm or his leg, wherever you want to put it, which is kind of neat. I'm just going to stick it there for right now. Now his counterpart is pretty cool. I like this guy's paint job. Now he has a blue and a white one, and his backpack's painted up cooler, and his also moves up and back down. Now his gun has actually got some paint like the first guy's. So they went all out on the guns on the Delta Squad. They painted every gun. He's got some good paint there. Looks a little bit beat up. Very nice detail on these figures. Fully articulated. So that's his counterpart. Now for the last guy we got here. Again, he's got that same standard gun, but it's not painted. Now this guy has 4 dots on his chest, and he comes with this backpack with the little weird brace coming off the bottom. It's got a little bit of paint, a couple gray spots, a couple silver spots. Now this guy, he has the same gun, but it's painted good. And he has 2 green dots. He doesn't got the 4, but they gave him 2 green dots. He's got the same backpack, all painted up. And he's fully articulated. So, it's a tough choice when you're looking at these 2 squads here, because I mean they're the same figures. Just starts boiling down to you know, what paints you like better. And of course I love black, you know, so I'm always attracted to these guys. But I really like the articulation of the legs that they gave. But then again, we get extra little accessories on these guys' legs since they don't move. So it's like they gave up the money for this to give us this, and they didn't give that to them, but they let us move, you know. So it's really a toss-up on these 2 squads, you know, of what you like and what you enjoy more. Now the other Mandalorian pack came with these 2 guys and these 2 guys. And these guys are awesome. These are fully articulated. All these figures are fully articulated. Move everywhere. This is some of my favorite looking commander. He does have, I do believe, does that move? Yep. No, these, actually they do. I think mine's just, I never turned it before. Or maybe it doesn't, I can't tell. Now, these captains, guys, these are removable helmets. Even though they come in the same pack, you know, it's just a standard clone face. Trying to see if there's a hinge in this one. It's so hard to. I think this does move. It's just I can't do it with my one hand. Can't tell though. Maybe it, I don't know. I'll have to mess with it after, but there is some cool designing on the helmet itself. Now these guys don't have removable helmets, as you can see. They're just your standard trooper with the way cooler paint job. Alright, now on to the Crimson Pack. And now I kind of excited now that I never noticed that vintage Royal Guard is a standard Imperial trainee. You know, if you take off his robes and stuff, he has the Imperial symbol on his back. So he's more of a, rookie, to where these guys are the, the teachers. So it makes me want to get more Imperial Guards to not use as Imperials, but I mean use as the trainer. Use the other helmet and take the robe, the red thing off so you can see his suit. But each has a unique face and a unique symbol. Now this is from the Crimson Pack. Now I do believe, no, let me see. It's hard to say. I can't remember the names of who was in this Crimson Pack, whether they have affiliation with these guys or if it's actual same guys. I don't think it is, but I'm sure they all tie into the storyline. Now the Crimson Pack, I don't know if this will show up in my camera. Yeah, it kind of does. Look at the coloring on that staff. There's like 3 different colors. You got your blues, your golds, and your coppers, all swirled into the handle. Now on the Crimson Pack, they got the same staff, but it's just gold handle. They didn't put the extra coloring into it and stripe it like those ones. So I do like the Crimson's weapons a little bit better. But yeah, each has their, I love the designs, and flip them all over. The only thing I don't like is each one is in this, they're articulated. They can move their knees, and they can't move their ankles. And one of their foots is set in this bent position. So he's always going to be in the, one leg stance. All the figures got the exact same legs. The only differences on these figures is the color of the plastic they used for the clothing and the headpiece. That's the only difference. Everything else, and the symbol, of course. Alright, now as I was showing you guys last night, my other video, these are the darker visors, and these are the see-through visors. Now, something I like to show too with this, again, I've said it in other videos, if you're storing your figures in bags and you have anything like with a figure with this kind of soft plastic, I advise you, and if the weapon has any kind of paint on it, don't store the weapon in the same baggie, like wrap it up separately, because as you can see right here, just from being stored, the knife was sitting right about there, and look what it did. Left a big silver paint mark on this guy's hood. And he has a little dot on his chest now. And tried to gently just rub it off or take it off, and it don't come off. I'd have to probably work at it for a little while, and hopefully I don't hurt the black paint that's on there. But again, that's just to warn you guys about the soft plastic. As you see, as I've been pulling my stuff out of storage, if you let the boxes sit there for a year or two and not touch them and pull them out just from being probably warmed up and cooled down from the outside and indoor temperatures, will make this cheap silver paint come right off. It seems to really stick well to the soft plastic though. Anything I had that was soft plastic seems to have a little paint mark on it now from the weapon. And he actually got a little bit from his weapon, not as bad as that pack. And you got this one. His mask is actually a little bit almost see-through too, but his is, they used black and, as you can see, they used black inside there compared to, oh, where's, right there. It's a whole different material they added in there. So these are two totally different masks. But I always thought that was cool when I spotted that out in the stores. But that is my collections. I hope you enjoyed checking these out. Oh, I forgot to show this guy. I always stick this guy in my, I don't know why, because it's not even the same headgear, but he just looks too cool. Doesn't even look like he just wants to fit in there. He just wants to be one of the gang, man, so I always stick him in there. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review here on them, showing you the differences and, you know, what to look for and stuff. And I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I want to thank all my subscribers and supporters. You guys are awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.